Hi, my name's Pippa. Hi there, I'm Pippa. My name's Pippa, my name's Pippa, my name's Pippa. Got that? The lights got me all hot. Alright, let's do this. Welcome to my channel, this is Pippa. Thank you for tuning in. Hey there, today I'm going to go through BSL words I feel would be helpful to a dentist to know for a deaf person coming into your practice. BSL is British Sign Language. It is part of our duty to serve everyone and not to discriminate. If it makes it easier for someone to communicate with us, we should try our hardest to do that. So the first BSL word that I'm going to teach you is the word dentist. What do dentists do? They treat teeth, and so the symbol for that is that's dentist. The next word that I'm going to introduce to you is a word that I don't really like to associate with the dentist, but I guess a lot of people do, and it is a reason a lot of people end up going to the dentist rather than for their yearly checkup, and it is the word pain. So the word pain in British Sign Language is the third word that I am going to mention is the word, and this word is really very important as a dentist because you need to be able to communicate with the patient and understand their needs. The word is stop. You can either say stop, or they could say finish. That means finish. Say stop. Stop. The next word I'm going to say is a very popular one. You'll hear dentists say it every time you go to see them. Every time that you see a patient, you'll say this because you cannot even do an examination without saying this word. And the word is open. So open is this. Open. Or this. Open your mouth. So I thought I might throw in some side facts while I'm talking about the subject. There are different degrees of hearing loss, and it starts with mild, which is soft sound, really soft sound. Then there's moderate, which is where you can't really hear whispering and soft sound. They won't be able to hear that. You have to probably project a little bit more and not whisper. Then there is severe, and severe is when you can't actually hear a person talking to you properly inside, so that's severe. And then there's profound, and profound is you could be shouting at them, they won't hear what you're saying. Another thing that you have to keep in mind is that a lot of people who are deaf will lip read, and so if you turn away from them and speak, then there's no way that they can lip read and they cannot understand what you're saying at all. So you need to make sure that you are speaking clearly and that you're making the correct movements with your mouth that are prominent and easy for them to see, because if they lip read, they'll be able to understand what you're saying. I do have to point out, you cannot assume that someone who's hard of hearing can lip read. So these are things that you have to find out at the beginning of when you meet your patient, and what is the best way for them to communicate with you. Do they need like hearing aid? Do they need you to help them by lip reading? Do they in fact need an interpreter? And these are things that you need to find out. Something else that you may need to consider is visual aids could really help you in explaining and getting them to understand what it is that you're trying to get across. So drawing and showing pictures about the things that you're talking about can really help. And another thing that will really help is to keep eye contact with your patient. That helps with the lip reading as well. Another thing, be patient. Trying to communicate with someone that you don't necessarily speak the same language can take a little bit more time, but it's fine, just be patient. Another thing is, if you have a pen and paper and you're unsure about how you're going to say it, or you don't know how to say it in sign language, or if you don't have an interpreter handy, it is really good to have pen and paper and just write what you want to say, show it to them. It's really helpful. It is really important to ask them how they want to communicate with you, just politely. The next word that I'm going to introduce to you is your right hand man or woman. Nurse. Nurse is this. So do this. Like a cross. Nurse. The next one is a catchphrase rather than a word, because I don't know, I feel like it's a very good phrase and you will say it at the beginning of every appointment. And that is, do you feel okay? The next word is very important, as they all are. The word is allergy. Scratch. Allergy. And the next word that I have found, which was incredibly difficult to find, is the word fillings, and fillings in BSL is one of them. Well, the next word that I'm going to do is blood pressure. Blood pressure is, to tell them that you didn't take their blood pressure because you probably should tell them before you do it. The next word is check up, because you know when you go to the dentist usually you go for a checkup. Yeah. Excuse my fingers being a bit weird. So if you found any of these phrases and words useful, please like the video, like it, really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel for more paper videos, more videos from me. If you've got any recommendations of what you would like me to do a video on, please let me know. Please comment with any additional phrases or words that you thought would be useful for a dentist or a patient to know. Spread the knowledge, let everyone know. If you have a lot more phrases or words that you would like me to find out, come back to you, make another video. Tell me that too. If you've got any more alternatives, also comment about that. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. I hope you've learned something from this video. I hope that you put lots more effort into the people that come into your practice. Try and communicate effectively. If you don't have an interpreter, it's useful to have these skills at your disposal when needed. Thank you, this is Pippa. See you next time. Like my video, the jokes, subscribe for more videos. Subscribe. No hate, appreciate. Like, comment and subscribe. Like, comment and subscribe to me. Thank you. Peace.